everybody, and welcome to Board Game Inquisition, where we're here to offer you insight and information about your board games. We're kind of obsessed with collections and collecting, so we create these video reviews in an effort to help you curate the perfect board game collection. So have you ever been obsessed by castles? Possibly interior design? If so, then I think you're really going to enjoy 5 things I think you should know about Between Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig. Between Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig from Stonemaier and Bezier Games sets you and up to 7 other players as master builders. And of course, the Mad King requires a castle. The winner is the person who designs, unsurprisingly, the most impressive castle. This is a competitive tile laying game, but it isn't. On your turn, you build not 1 but 2 castles, and these are created jointly with your neighbours on your left hand side and on your right hand side. Each castle will consist of a variety of room types, which you're going to want to match together as their requirements dictate. Now, your final score will come from the castle that scored the lowest points, so it's going to be to your advantage to work with your neighbours. Okay, so similar games to Between Two Castles. Well, you're not going mad, people, if this all sounds familiar, because this game is indeed a mashup of 2 previous games. So if you like how this sounds, similar games has to be then Between Two Cities from Stonemaier Games and the Castles of Mad King Ludwig from Bezier Games. Setup is super fast thanks to the fantastic inserts that come in the box, which you can leave on the table while you play. And it takes about 45 minutes for a 3-player game. There is a ton of variety in the tile types and also in how you score them, making the game incredibly replayable. Aesthetically speaking, the game is very pretty and the tiles are clear and legible. Each room has unique art, which is often fun and whimsical. It's kind of exciting to see what rooms ended up where in your castle. Overall, this is a very good looking game, even if I am a little bit dubious about the phallic shaped castles. So what's so special about Between Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig? I think it has to be its approach to cooperative play, because you are genuinely working with other people while still focusing on your own success. And that's a pretty unique approach to take. Okay, so how do I really feel about Between Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig? Firstly, the negatives. The symbology can be confusing on your first play, and there are great player aids, but for the ease of play the game has, it's surprising how tough it is to get into initially. Now once you get past that first game, it all makes sense, but as an introduction, it's a little rough. Okay, so the positives. This game combines everything I loved about Between Two Cities and the Castles of Mad King Ludwig, and somehow really highlights their strengths and combines them into a really excellent game. It feels unique and fun to play, and also it doesn't feel long. I know it takes about 45 minutes to play, but it feels like it's gone in a moment, and you always wish there were more turns. It always leaves you wanting that little bit more. Not to mention the fact that I think it's kind of satisfying to cooperate with your friends and yet earn a victory for yourself. I think that's one of the most cool and unique aspects to this game. So, do I think you'd have Between Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig in your collection? Well, I'll have to admit, when I heard about this mashup initially, I was rather concerned because I enjoyed both games that were used to create this, but they also had particular flaws I didn't enjoy, and I thought by putting them together it would just, make it worse. However, this game has done nothing but prove me wrong every step of the way. It really has elevated both games and created something truly wonderful. And if you had enjoyed Between Two Cities or the Castles of Mad King Ludwig, then you'd be crazy not to go and check this out. It's one that's staying in my collection and on my shelf, and I'll probably pull it down quite a bit to play. It really is a wonderful game. So thank you for watching Board Game Inquisition. If you have any comments or queries, please leave them in the section below. I'd really love to hear from you. And until next time, I'll be here playing games, asking questions, and of course, perusing my collection. Take care.